Hey guys, welcome back to Fratelli Fumatori, aka Smoking Bros. Today we are smoking Rocky Patel the Edge, and it's their 10th anniversary series. So let's get into it. Woo! Boys.
I think we got a good one today.
Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe?
I mean, so far it's not bad. Off the light. Off the light, it's pretty good. So we smoked the Edge before on the podcast, and that one I think we all agreed that it was a good cigar.
Yeah.
This is the 10th anniversary of the Edge, and it has a cool barber-pole wrapper. Which, I mean, come on, man. How do you look at a cigar and you see the barber-pole and not appreciate how well that is wrapped?
Yeah.
Especially because they're hand wrapped.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Cool.
You got to look up how they wrap barber-pole cigars.
I'm gonna do that when I get home.
It's actually very cool. But anyway, it's from Honduras. Is the origin or where the factory is that they roll these things. It's a Honduran Corojo and Maduro wrapper. So
Isn't that the same
lighter
as
one's
the
Corojo, Honduran, and then the Maduro is the darker one.
Didn't we smoke a barber pole that was the same thing?
Similar. We did.
I don't know. The only barber pole we smoked
It
was
was the Macanudo.
and the other one that had the 3 leaves. But I don't know what they
The
are. I
Irish
can't
one.
remember what they were.
Yeah.
But anyway, the binder is also Honduras,
Oh.
and then the fillers are from Panama and Nicaragua.
Wow.
So it's gonna be a nice cigar, guys. You know, we got a mixture of different things here.
I like it.
We got
Smooth
Panama,
so far.
Nicaragua, Honduras.
I like the retro hills flavorful, slight burn. But last week's cigar was tough
Yes,
on the retro hill, heavy.
I mean, that was a bruiser.
Mm-hmm.
This is a white pepper, so it's gonna be a very nice, easy spice.
So it's not a red pepper?
Not a red pepper, not a black pepper.
It's a white pepper.
It's a white pepper. So, you know, you still get a little burn. Nothing special out of it, though. Nothing heavy. It's a nice little hit.
Yeah, I got no pepper from it from the beginning, so.
Yeah.
We'll
So that's the white pepper.
Right.
Like you're so used to getting pepper
the pepper.
that it doesn't hit us
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that, you know? So that's why the retro hail is going to be a nice, easy breeze. And then you should get flavor notes of cocoa from the Maduro wrapper, leather from the Maduro wrapper, and then you'll get like an earthiness, creaminess from the Corojo wrapper part.
The foot band is beautiful.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Is that the inside of it? Oh, the foot band. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely an interesting.
It's like
design.
green, like
Almost-
a forest green, like what is that? Like snake skin almost, alligator skin type texture.
Is it Oh, so it is embossed. I like that. It is
Is it
nice.
signed?
No. It just says original edge.
Beware of imitations.
Beware of imitations.
That's what I just
I
said.
know. I was
Just
hoping you
funny.
were right. I thought you were wrong, so when I went to go say it, and then I could actually see it. But
Spell elephant.
elephant,
Spell it.
ELEPHANT.
Let's go. Lasagna, Joe, go.
Got me on that.
I'm a bad speller. too.
Lasana. Oh, no. ANNA. Right? Lasagna.
Lasana.
I was gonna say, I was like, you forgot like a huge part of it. Anyway,
I'm a horrible speller, too.
don't ask people to spell things. Spell supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Yeah,
SUPERCALI. FR
Wrong.
AGILIOUS. Expeditors.
Wrong.
I was going to say we have to. You're gonna have
Fact
to
check
when
it?
you fact check it when you
Yeah, right.
edit it. You know.
I'll put up the I'll have it put up the words as he's spelling it, like
There
the
you go.
letters as
Yeah.
he's spelling it, and then we'll have the word up between.
If I got it right up to that point, that's impressive.
You didn't.
Innocent until proven guilty. Okay.
True. Yo, what is up, you cigar smoking and whiskey drinking freaks out there? Thank you so much for watching today. You guys make all these hours of editing at the desk totally worth it. And hey, if you haven't already, smash that like button, hit the subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell as well. Because missing an episode would be like losing your favorite cigar. It's unthinkable. So let's get back in the show. All right, and
What are you drinking?
to move on, we're drinking. It was a bottle picked by Joey. It's called Redemption. Get a good look at it. I know nothing about this whiskey. I was trying to see if it's a
It's a bourbon.
It made me think it's also a rehab.
a straight bourbon. Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
You know the Brandon Novak,
Mm-mm.
the guy from Jackass?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's what he shouldn't be known for, but he has a treatment center in Jersey. It's Redemption. Funny.
Hilarious.
It's
Yes.
80. It's 88
Hilarious.
proof, and it's batch number 46.
Oh,
go.
very nice.
Okay.
Smooth.
I wonder what kind of
Mix that
flavors it has.
thing. You know, it got that nice amber looking color.
What are you getting taste wise? Getting any
Just nice.
fruits or vegetables in it?
got
It is a
nothing
little
off the smell.
sweeter. I don't know.
Slightly metallic.
It's a little burn going down. I can tell you that. Yeah.
Apples.
Yeah, but not as bad as the
Yeah. The rye.
no, what the freaking Japanese
Oh
one
yeah,
we
that
drank.
shit sucked.
That was good. I'm sorry,
That
you
one
guys
was
are
hard.
wrong.
That was horrible.
No, it's I think it's pretty good bourbon. Ran us about like 35, 40 bucks.
35. Yeah.
Yeah,
Something like that. So I mean, it was on the what is
cheaper end.
considered cheaper end of bourbons.
My water's delicious.
But it's good. Is it?
Yeah, came from Levittown Tap or Langhorne Tap.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good.
Who
My water.
cares?
Oh, it's a good one, Joe.
I'm trying to figure out what happened to the coffee that you used to get.
That's too. We do it too late.
I was gonna say if it
oh.
wasn't so late, it would make sense for him to drink coffee.
You should have seen me at work. I drank 2 Alanis. They're 200 milligrams. I'm sitting there like,
You're probably shaking like hell.
no water.
What's
And,
different than any other time?
I was gonna say you should
Good
see. You should watch yourself play Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible.
It was an inside joke.
Isn't it that you?
Because he's bad.
Whatever.
Says you, Joe.
Hey, I get more kills than you.
No, you don't.
Who gets the most kills?
Me.
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 No.
100%.
No.
100%. Every game there might be 1 or 2 games. If we play 10 games, 2 of them Damon has more
No.
kills than me.
Nikki just. I was better than Nikki, and Nikki devoted his life to making sure his
Making
little
sure he
brother
was better.
was.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the way it works.
I play just as much
It's
as
life.
he.
I was going to say that.
No, you don't. You play so much more
Now-
than me.
But when we started, you were playing way more than I was.
But I was thinking that maybe you shoot him first and then he ends up with the kill.
That's what happened.
No, that's not how that works. It's usually the other way around.
I'll have 4,000 damage. She'll have 1,000 damage with 13 kills.
Sure. It's not even possible.
All right, speed question. Would you rather eat a baby goat or a matter baby?
Matter, baby. I don't know.
I'm going to say a matter, baby. Only because Nikki said it.
No, because it's a joke, and Damon's supposed to say
Do you know what a
nothing.
matter
What's
baby
wrong
is?
with you?
Yeah, masturbator.
Or no, what's wrong with
No.
you, Daddy?
You don't know? Do you know what that is?
I have no idea.
You
So
don't
is
know
it-
what a matter baby
Is
is.
a baby goat or a matter baby?
A baby goat. I do know what a baby goat is.
We're not asking that.
No.
That's what you just said.
Do you know what a matter baby is?
That's not what you asked me.
I'm
That's not what he
asking you
said to
right
me.
now. Do you know what a matter baby is?
Yes.
What is it?
I don't have to tell you. Because I know there's a joke
No,
involved there.
yeah.
You're supposed to say, "What's the matter, baby?"
Mm.
Yeah.
You get it?
It's funny. We were doing it at work all day.
You get it?
Yeah. What's the matter, baby?
And then
What's the
Danny's
matter,
like,
baby?
Nothing wrong, honey. What's the matter with you?
I'll give
There
that
was one that the guy did it in Home Depot, and the guy said it, and he's like, "Nothing. What's wrong with you, Daddy?"
That's funny.
Yeah. Dumb.
Yeah,
No,
it
sorry.
is pretty dumb.
No, but it's fucking hilarious
It
when
is.
someone does it.
Yeah.
Like if you would have fell for it and said, "What's the matter, baby?"
Well, I could tell you right away there was something wrong with it, so I knew there was some scam going on there.
No, because knowing, it might just be at work because I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
But everybody that I've asked, okay, I can't say me. It's one of the girls that work for me did it to me, but I knew what it was. So then we went around doing it to everybody, and every single person, without fail, would be like, "What's the matter, baby?" One of the girls was like, "What the fuck is the matter, baby?" And we're like, "Nothing. Calm down. It's all right.
What's the matter with you?
What's the matter with you? You sound a little
I'm
tense."
just thinking, don't most of the kids that work for you like 10 years old or like 10 to 14 years old?
They have working permits. They are allowed to work. But yes, they are really young. But that's the funny part. It's stupid, childish humor.
It's stupid old people's humor. Putting on young kids.
I thought that was
Such
a
a
funny
dork.
tic tac.
It's so funny.
Tic tac. You got me saying tic tac, dude. Joey's been calling the thumbtacks tic tacs.
Oh,
That's
they
a
are
candy.
white.
Now I got it stuck in my head. I meant to say it was a funny TikTok.
I would have died if you said it
Yeah, I
again.
know, right? Oh, are you gonna make all the noise in the world, brother?
Brother.
Brother?
What's
How'd
up,
that get-
brother?
How'd that go out?
Because he sucks at smoking a cigar.
He doesn't puff it.
So how was everyone's 4th of July?
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
Honestly, extremely relaxing.
Yeah. We did absolutely nothing.
Really?
Sat in the house, played Call of Duty.
You were cooking steaks, you told me. Or were you lying?
Yeah, I was lying.
Mom and I were going to take a ride down. You were cooking steaks, and I said, they probably didn't buy enough for us, but I'm glad I didn't go because
You wouldn't have. You would have never came.
Yeah.
would you have went out and bought steaks?
Yes.
If you
We
showed
were
up, I would have. Yeah.
You guys really didn't do anything?
We actually, because Jenna had crabs, and did they send you
Hopefully
a picture?
she gets that checked out.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. But
With the jokes.
so we were.
Zoing.
I was actually looking to find out if we could order them.
like a seafood boil.
Like yeah.
Yeah, but there's nothing around us. So then I started
yeah.
looking up like where we could get them, and there's a place up in the Q Mart, but it didn't give you prices or anything, so I didn't want to go all the way over there and then it ended up being like $20 a pound.
Not just that, it was pretty late at the time, wasn't it?
I mean,
Well, I was
you,
thinking for the next day.
you also got to realize, though, if you're making a crab boil, you'll also have kielbasa, corn.
No, we were
No,
just
it was
did
just-
crabs
just-
at
we're
that
just
point.
gonna do
Just the
crabs.
crabs.
Oh,
Yeah.
We were looking to order
crab oil.
no, a seafood boil.
Seafood boil. Yeah. We did it one time when we went on vacation up in the Outer Banks, and it was relatively cheap.
Yeah.
It was like $50 a person,
And then you
and then you
usually
just
get
combine.
a lot, right?
Yeah, you just combine them all together, and everybody
What
picks
do you mean?
out.
They just come in like a
Yeah, your own-
steamed
No,
bag.
so
bag.
we didn't buy
My
them
toes asleep.
when we went to Outer Banks. We didn't buy them.
Separate.
We didn't buy them cooked.
Oh, well.
We bought it. We had to cook it,
Oh, shit.
but it was
Yeah.
super simple. It was so easy.
Don't
you
you
just-
just boil water and throw it in it?
Yeah, and then and
Yeah.
then they give you like a seasoning packet, and you can either do beer or you can do water. It tells you everything
Yeah,
on
it's
there. what
probably-
to do.
Like the Zatarans.
I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm thinking
All I know is it was delicious.
the pot you needed to put it in had to have been
They
big.
came with
They
it.
came with them.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Oh,
yeah, they
really?
gave you the pot and
Oh.
everything.
Where'd the pot go?
It was like a trash pot.
Yeah.
Like after you're done doing it, it's
Throw away.
you throw away.
We tried keeping one, but yeah, it just gets destroyed.
Oh.
And it wasn't like it was like really thin metal.
That's stupid.
I
It
guess
was
it's
it
just
was
used
only used to cook
for
it.
one use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was definitely cool though.
Yeah, they're not going to give you a nice pan.
I would love to try. I don't really care for seafood. I would love to try a seafood boil,
They're so good.
like a
do you-
legitimate
How do you
seafood.
They're
not
so
like
good.
seafood?
Shrimp skeeves me out. I don't know why.
Is it because of the poop?
With the poop.
No. Like big shrimp does. but like not the poop, but like the little shrimps I can eat. Like when we do like our chicken prosciutto, we do like the tiny shrimps on top of it, or he like butterflies it. But big shrimp is like sketchy to
I
me.
love it.
Yeah, me
So
too.
good.
It's
Did
like-
you ever have like a shrimp scampi?
Well, that
No.
would be the smaller shrimp.
Yeah, I
too.
know, but
Yeah.
it's in the sauce.
Yeah.
That's what makes the shrimp so good.
Have you ever had like an oyster?
No raw oyster, no
No, not raw. I
can
mean,
never do
I'm
that.
not thinking of oysters.
Oysters too?
clams?
No, scallops.
Oh,
Yes.
they're
Ugh.
delicious.
A-
Oh my!
a
God. They
nice
had to be cooked right.
pan-seared, a nice pan-seared scallop cooked right melts in your mouth.
Did you have the one at my wedding? The bacon wrap scallops?
Yes, they were good.
They were good.
I also
remember
did have
Unfortunately, I didn't get any of
I
them.
don't think I got any either.
I had a sushi roll. It was called the Angry Scallop.
Was it raw?
That was weird. Yes, it was raw and it was slightly chewy.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I
It's gonna
watched.
be.
It was still good because it was like jalapeno and stuff like that.
I watched those Survivor guys on YouTube or whatnot. They're like go out in the ocean. The
Oh,
one,
yeah, and
the
just
one guy or whatever.
forage.
And they would grab them right out of the water and quick and pop them right in their mouth.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Scallops?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah, I don't think I would eat one
I
raw.
need mine cooked.
But they said every time they would eat one, they're like, it's the best thing you can ever have.
Well, fresh. I mean, things probably still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I have to have mine seared.
no, the best part about seafood boils is all that juice, man. Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
gosh, and then you crack open the crab and just dip it
I
in,
want-
instead of dipping it in butter, you just dip it in all that.
I want to try crawdads.
I don't think I could get down with that.
Why?
I wanted to, but
They're like small shrimps.
Yeah,
They're like mud crabs.
but yeah, and you gotta break them all open and then break its neck off, and then
Good thing they're already boiled and
and
dead.
you're supposed to like suck it
Suck
out.
the
Yeah,
head.
but they said
Wait a
that's the
minute.
best part.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, you're saying it wrong. Whatever you said.
Crawdads?
Crawfish.
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 Yeah, they call them crawdaddies.
Same thing.
Yeah, that's only down south. We're not
Yeah.
down south. We're up north.
We're actually
I've
the Northeast.
never-
It's crawfish here. It's crawdads maybe down there, but I still think it's crawfish.
I never
I
had.
never
them.
heard of crawdad. I thought it was something different that I
Yeah,
never heard of.
crawfish.
Yeah.
I never had them before, but
They
every
only
time
swim backwards.
every time they eat it, it looks delicious.
Yeah, yeah.
The only things I can't get down with is squid, calamari. I know they're the
That
same
is squid.
thing.
I was
but,
going to say same thing.
and oysters. I can't do oysters.
Like even cooked.
Well, I don't think I've ever had a cooked oyster, but I can't do raw oysters.
Yeah,
Raw oysters, I can't do it because it's just,
It looks
Yeah.
like a snot.
Yeah.
Like somebody
it's
just
not
knocked
even.
a loogie.
It's not even that. The flavor is disgusting.
Yeah.
Well, it's the
Mom-
way it's whoever
Yeah.
seasons
Well,
it too.
well, mom, when we went to
I remember that. She
Damon's
was trying to
work,
get me to try it
she
too.
was like, she really wanted to get raw oysters and raw clams, and I was like, oh, whatever. So I was like, yeah, let's get them. Obviously, it was on me, so it was the most expensive
That's
meal.
why
that
she
we ever
wanted
had.
them.
I know, but
I mean, we got you fucking,
she
I got you a meal made. Not even on the menu.
Don't get me wrong, it was delicious, but it was such a generic. It was such a generic meal, but it was so good. It was actually really good. I'd give it
Yeah,
that.
I think it was
What
just
was
like
it?
grilled chicken
It
with
was
some
yeah.
type
It was
of pasta.
it was chicken. It was just chicken Alfredo with pasta.
Oh.
But it was like
he made
made
it.
like not just the jar sauce or whatever. He made the sauce and everything. It was actually really good. But it's so generic. I was expecting like off the menu like something crazy.
Yeah,
but,
yeah, yeah.
You know, but anyway, we ordered the oysters.
Sorry,
They come
Brian.
out, and I was actually curious to try
They
it
were
because
raw?
so I was curious to try it because I love sushi. So I was like maybe my taste buds. I've had them one time before, but I was like super young, so I didn't remember the thing. All I remembered when I was younger was the texture was weird. Yeah, man, I popped this thing in my mouth, and it was like
Goo.
not only the texture was terrible, but it tasted like the sea.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was so, and I don't know if they were like. I'm not saying that the Buck has bad oysters or whatnot, but maybe these batch were weird, or I don't know. But
Depends on the
it
flavor of it.
tasted like the dirtiest ocean you can ever think of,
Yeah.
and that's like all I could put it. As soon as I put it in my mouth, I gagged it up like instantly.
That's funny.
And mom was laughing, and she said, I think she took a video and posted on Facebook or something of me doing it.
Did she?
It was the worst thing. And then the clams, 10 times worse than the oyster.
Raw clams?
Raw clams. Yeah.
Yeah, mom loves.
I didn't
raw
even know you
clams.
could do that.
Yeah.
I
you
could-
gotta
I
get
could
the
eat-
big.
I could
You
eat
gotta
the
get
raw.
the big boys.
No, I like the little necks.
I didn't know you could do that raw.
These
though.
were
Yeah.
oh, well, actually, Mom likes the little necks, but they only had
They only had the big ones.
middle
Yeah, I
necks.
can't do the big ones.
Well,
I could
we
do
do
the
a
little
lot
necks.
of I think it's like buck-a-shuck. You get 12 of whatever you want for.
I just don't like it because
$8
it
or
looks like a somebody just hocked a loogie right
Yeah,
into
yeah,
it.
no, it's nasty.
you gotta
Yeah,
get
but then
past that.
you watch all these people doing it, and they're like, "Oh, it's so good! Oh my
Yeah.
god!" And they're like flying through these freaking oysters, and I'm like, I don't think I could ever. After that experience, I don't even think I would ever try it again.
Yeah, it's
don't-
actually
if-
hurting my stomach.
I don't.
even just
I don't
talking
even
about
think
it.
I could try it if I was like drunk.
Yeah.
Like I don't think you could get me to try it. And I
had-
would have offered to pay your school.
I had
loan.
them in Atlantic City one time at one of the buffets, and it was the best thing I ever ate. But I don't remember if they were cooked or not. I think they were raw, but I think it's the seasoning that.
Well, you were saying they were Rockefeller, right?
Yeah,
Oyster
cooked.
Oysters Rockefeller,
I
right?
think
They,
that's cooked.
yeah,
Or no,
I don't know.
No,
No,
it's
no,
not.
no. Rockefeller, it's all the special seasoning. That
maybe that's what it was then. Yeah, I
'cause it
wasn't
has, like,
sure. I don't
breadcrumbs
remember.
or something on
But
it.
I haven't
It
tried
was-
that. They had this like little like vinegar sauce to put in there. I tried that, and I threw hot sauce on it, and it still was just
I can't
disgusting.
get like I said, I can't get past even just the look of it. Like it just looks like I said, somebody either hocked a loogie in it and that's what they're feeding you. I can't get past it. I look at them and my stomach just turns.
But I like them cooked,
I don't think I've had one
like
cooked.
fried oysters. Oh, so good.
Well, I
So
mean, I
good.
guess I've had like oyster strips, so I'm guessing like
yeah, it's like a fried
yeah.
oyster. Yeah.
well, I
My
guess yeah. Then I do like it.
was it oyster strips or clam?
No, it was oyster.
'Cause they do have. I never
I,
heard
they,
of oysters.
I think
I
they've
heard of
done
clam
oysters.
strips.
They usually do clam.
Yeah, it's normally
Usually
clam
clams,
strips,
but
but
usually
yeah.
a razorback clam that they
This
just.
is-
Yeah. I think
This
they
place
do
did
oysters too.
their oyster strips.
Yeah.
At least that's what
Um,
they said. Maybe it was clam. I don't know.
But my favorite, I know you guys like a wine sauce or a white sauce, but I like mussels in a tomato sauce.
Yeah, it's good. So you
That
have
is
that.
good.
It's a hit or miss with the red
I can
sauce.
only do mussels in a red sauce, but clams I have to have in a white.
Shit.
I think
White
it's
wine sauce.
picante.
Throw me the
Yeah.
lighter,
Picante
as
sauce.
I was just making fun of Damon for not being able to.
Mine didn't go out. It just wasn't even.
Oh yeah, mine's not out either.
Ugh, I gotta stop talking about food though, man.
yeah,
I'm always-
the last like 3 episodes we've been.
I think what it is
Talking about
is I
food.
Because we're fat.
really do like food.
Oh, I love food.
So it's just such an easy conversation to have. It's just talking about food, man. And when you bring up seafood boils, 100% I'm going to talk about it.
The only reason why I don't like seafood boils is because everything has the same flavor. The shrimp tastes the same as the
Yeah.
crab. The crab tastes the same as the oysters, or
Yeah, but I
whatever they
feel
have.
like you still
Even
get
the corn and the cob tastes like the shrimp and the crab I ate, because it's all.
Yeah, but it still has like it has its own
it's-
unique flavor
yeah.
to it.
It doesn't have a flavor; it has a texture.
No,
So
no,
you get
no,
the
like
same
I could,
flavor out of everything. I've been to many of them, and I've had them.
You
and they
could cut me
all
a
taste
little
the
piece
same.
of crab and a little piece of shrimp, and I could tell you, even without texture,
But it's still going to have the same flavor as the shrimp
still
has.
Yeah,
has like
the
the
and
same
tropical
seasoning
flavor.
stuff.
Yeah.
But that's the same as, like-
the
That's why I
shrimp
don't like it.
taste.
No,
is
it's
still
the
gonna
same
be
as
there.
like
like
as if you season a steak and chicken the same. You're gonna be able to taste the difference.
I would
between
never
beef
do that.
and
Season
chicken.
a steak and a chicken.
I'm just
the
saying,
same.
yeah,
if
we
you
get
did.
that. You
Oh, okay. I would never do that.
I know,
so,
but if you were to, it would taste different because chicken tastes different than steak.
no, it would taste the same thing. It would just have a different texture.
No, he's wrong.
No, I'm not wrong.
He's wrong.
That's why I don't like seafood boils.
Every single chef out there smacking me right now.
We're definitely
I want
not
a
your kids.
I want a different flavor shrimp versus my different flavor crab.
But then don't get a boil.
That's what I never do. I never do. I will go eat all you can eat crabs or all you can eat mussels.
You've yet to ever come up to us.
Yeah, you're way too expensive. Mom checked.
Yeah,
We could get it for half price at Kelly's on the Boulevard.
yeah, but it's not getting cooked in front of you.
It don't matter, man. Kelly's. I've been to Kelly's. All you can eat crabs, freaking amazing.
How much do they do it for?
Well, they're a little expensive. We found another place. They're half the price of your guys,
Yeah,
but I'm sure they're not as good.
our crabs are. Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
that's what I'm saying. But I mean, a crab is a crab, really. I mean, these crabs from Kelly's, they bring you out a whole plate. and once you're done that and you ask for more, they bring you the same plate
Yeah,
that they
same
gave you the
amount,
first time. Yeah, most places don't do that. Most places they give you a plate, and then the next plate you comes an hour later, and you get a half of what they gave you, and then if you ask for another plate, then it comes up with one set of claws.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do.
Not a Kelly's,
I'll do.
man. It's too expensive. Mom called you the other day.
I'll work my magic, and you gotta pay for both of yous.
How much is
And
it
we'll
at
get
your
you up there.
place
I think it's like $70
per person?
all you can eat.
Yeah. The problem is I could eat a lot of crabs.
Dude, on those nights we go through like 13 cases.
Oh, yeah,
That's why people run. They give us a run
I'm
for our
sure
money.
they're probably the top of the line.
And
crabs.
that's the thing. Yeah, obviously you're paying more than you can eat, but you'd be surprised, man. Some people can
I don't know.
eat their ass off.
Yeah.
You could spend on crabs if you go buy them at a place, $150, $200 for 10 pounds of crabs, but you could feed like 5 or 6 people with them.
I was
You know
gonna
what I
say,
mean?
but my problem would be is like if I'm done the first plate and if I have to wait, I'm gonna get full and I'm not gonna want to eat it when you bring the other
We'll see.
plate.
It won't-
I need it to be like I'm done. The plate.
Yeah,
comes right
ours
to me.
is ours is like it's still restaurant service, so you could say, "Hey, can you drop more for me now?"
Yeah.
They're not going to be like, "Nope, we need to make sure that yours is clear."
Yeah, some places will.
They'll do that
I mean,
just to stop you.
When I would go to Red Lobster, all you can eat,
Mm-hmm.
when she would come and bring us our all you can eat shrimp, she would bring our shrimp and she said, "I'll put another water in for you." You know, before we
Yeah,
even
yeah, yeah.
started eating them. So then we'll come out. Great waitress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
I
one I,
love
would
when they
love.
do that. We did it
Yeah.
the one time when we went to Fridays. I don't know if you were with
Yeah,
us.
I was. We were there. Remember
with-
that? Remember
with
that
Gil.
lady?
Yeah.
She kept bringing them.
The half price or something.
Yeah, it was like half
was-
price at, or no, it was
No.
all you can eat.
All you can
Oh,
eat.
yeah, yeah.
All you
It's
can
all
eat.
you can eat
All you
ass.
can eat. But it was only what, like, if I ordered the ribs, I
Yeah.
could only eat. Or I couldn't get all I could
Yeah.
eat ribs, chicken fingers. But so
Yeah,
we each
yeah,
got
so-
something different.
So they allowed us to get everything. And eat
I
off the
remember
guest
doing
plate.
that with you guys too.
I think it was a separate time, but the first time we went, they let us eat off each other's plates,
Yeah, and you're not supposed to.
and they did the same thing. As soon as they
Yeah.
brought it out, what do you
She
guys
said,
want next?
I'll put it in for you.
Yeah.
I love those type, especially in an all you can eat.
Well, I'm sure
When
we
they
tipped
when
her
they
well,
do
too.
that, when they do that, it's just like
Because they know you're coming in only for that. So
Yeah.
after the third one, then they're like, "All right, are we feeling another one?"
No, she let us take stuff home.
yeah, she let us.
Oh
pack it
yeah,
up
you're
she
way
ordered-
not supposed
she
to do
put-
that.
She
She
ordered
put it
another
in
order
when
and then
we were
boxed
done.
them up.
And we boxed.
and brought them to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was awesome.
Trust
though.
me,
That
she
was-
got a good
that-
tip though.
Yeah,
I'm
we
sure.
went to the for my birthday. We went to like hot pot, like Korean hot pot stuff, and you have that 2 hours, all you can eat. But if you don't eat all the food, they weigh it and make you pay by pound
Really?
or like
Mhm.
by weight. Yeah, because if you make them, because you got to think it's like we were getting like top sirloin or wagyu, I
Yeah.
forget what it was, and like we had like the beef tongue that nobody liked that we had to like get through just
Suffer,
because
yeah.
like yeah.
Ooh.
But
I
dude,
heard-
we
I heard
were
beef
we
tongue
were
is good.
eating
Beef-
so much.
Beef tongue's like a texture.
Yes,
It's like a really bad texture.
And if
but
you
it's
know
not
what it
bad
is-
flavoring.
if you know what it is, your brain makes
Yeah.
up what the taste is. Like I knew what it was because I was the one who ordered it. I was like, I want to try the beef tongue. I think we ordered two things that were weird. It was the beef tongue and then something else. We didn't know what it was.
Was it tripe?
No, and we didn't want to know what
Tripe's
it
a
was.
fish, right?
No, it's
No,
not.
tripe is
Tripe
cow
is,
intestines.
Yeah.
And
Or the lining of the stomach. Or
yeah,
something like that.
we ate it, and the whole time I'm chewing it because it's a little chewy.
It's
I'm just like, it tastes like cow tongue. Never tasted fucking cow tongue in my life, but I'm like, this is what it tastes
Damon,
like.
basically-
Damon was in the farms making out with the cows.
Yeah.
It's
You're tonguing the
basically
cows. I got you.
Yeah,
grass, dirt, and shit.
yeah.
You just ate.
And it wasn't bad, but my brain was telling me like throw up.
Yeah, if you didn't know what it was, the flavor's not bad. It's just the texture and knowing.
Mhm.
yeah.
Well, that's just
I
like
mean,
'cause
that's everything.
I had
though.
my one buddy made me try tripe,
Yeah, you told me that.
and I enjoyed it. But then he told me what it was, and I looked
You
at
just
him.
got
I said, "If you
sick or
ever give
something.
me that again, I'll kill you."
And it made it better because paper thin.
Yeah.
The stuff was paper thin because it's hot pot. You either throw it on the grill for a second or you throw it in your ramen.
Yeah.
And I would 100% go again.
Yeah,
I know
wanted to.
you
I
would
was pissed off
enjoy
that
it.
you went and didn't invite me.
We could go because I think it's fairly cheap.
Yeah,
I think it's like
I've been dying to
Where's
go.
it at?
I think it's like up by Neshaminy. I think
One of my
no
one of my friends
the-
go all the time.
Philly, Frankfurt Mall. I think.
Franklin Mills.
Franklin Mills, probably.
I
or
guess I don't know.
Whatever the mall is.
There's like a movie theater up
Yeah.
there
Yeah.
and
yeah,
stuff
it's
like
Franklin
that.
Mills.
No, it used to be a movie theater. Now it's a church.
No, we went to the movies after.
Oh, then that's
Or no, we went to the movies somewhere.
And Franklin Mills used to have a massive movie theater off the mall. It used to be like
Yeah.
separate aside.
Yeah.
It's now a church.
Oh yeah. Oh, then he was at forget that mall. It wasn't Franklin Mills. It's right down 13.
I don't know. Oh, Sally's got his phone this time.
It's the alley. No, but I've been dying to go, and my one friend goes all the time, and he always posts pictures on like Instagram
Yeah, no,
about
it
him
is.
going. I'm always like, man, I really want to freaking go.
Franklin Mills Circle, K-Pot, Korean
Yeah.
barbecue and hot pot.
Oh, then there is
It's right next to like
There
the
might
Sam's
be
Club and
another
everything.
movie theater, but
Yeah.
I know there used to be a
The
really
original one.
massive movie theater. I mean, unless it's no longer a church and it went back to a theater, but
Maybe.
I remember it was a massive church, and because I went in there, and they I was picking up carpet for the daycare, and they took like 3 theaters, knocked them out, and made it one big like auditorium.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Where are we at on 2/3 of this baby, huh?
I mean, you're 2/3. I'm slacking a little bit.
Yeah, that's because you're talking too much. But one thing I did want to say about any kind of food you eat, if it's flavored right and it's a flavor that you like, as long as the texture's there, you're gonna like it.
Yeah.
If you can't take the texture, then you're not gonna like it. And
Yeah.
mine is fuck, lamb. I can't take the.
I think
I've
you need
had,
it cooked
Really?
right. Have you ever
Lamb
had it
chops?
cooked? Have you ever had
Yeah.
it cooked right?
Yeah,
Lamb
some-
chops.
It is very hard to cook lamb
It's
properly.
very
but
hard
but
to
it
cook.
wasn't the flavor was good, but the texture I couldn't eat it.
Oh, really?
Where'd you
have it?
Man.
I don't remember. It was years ago, but when I had it one time, I think Amber's friend made it for us.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't cooked right because if it's not cooked right, it's gamey. But if it's cooked right, it's
Yeah,
tender
well,
and
that's-
it's just
Well,
like
I just couldn't
chicken.
get past
I
the
had it at-
texture, but the flavor was there. I loved the flavor. It
I had
tasted
it at
good, but I couldn't eat it.
I had it at Bonefish the one time and it was good.
Yeah.
We also had it at the Springhouse Tavern.
Yeah.
And it was phenomenal.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If it's flavored right and you don't have a problem with the
yeah,
texture,
I think
it'll
yours
be good.
was. I think yours was. It was probably not cooked right, and the
He was.
texture was
It
probably
was supposed to be like he was supposed to be like a very good, being able to mix it up right and put all the right stuff into
I'm
it.
talking about Amber. Just kidding. But anyway, but back to the like knowing what it is thing. My old coworker, she's Puerto Rican, and they love pig's feet.
I can't do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do
And
that.
she brought in this she brought in something that I guess they made at home, and it was pig's feet. She did not tell me what it was, and she refused to tell me what it was because she knew that I was going to say no, I don't want to try it.
Eat it. Yeah.
So all she did is she just like took I guess a little bit of the meat off and like whatever she had it cooked in. I think there was some rice and some other stuff, and she scooped it, put it on a spoon, and she said, "Here, try this." And I tried it, and I was like, "Wow, this is really good."
Yeah.
It was really really good. I mean, it was a little chewy,
I was gonna say it's
but
gonna be
a
real
lot
fatty.
of Puerto Rican food when you go into there, they keep all that
Yeah, they
fat
do
on
all
there.
that
And all.
shit. Yeah.
So I just I was expecting like when it was chewy, I was
Yeah,
like,
it had
"Oh,
to
it's
be-
probably just a little bit of fat."
Yeah.
And then I got done, and she's like, "How'd you like it?" I was like, "Oh, that was really, really good." And she was like, "Oh, it's pig's feet," and I was like, "Why would you give me pig's feet?" And she's like, "But you liked it." And I was like, "Yeah, but now I'm kind of like my stomach's hurting, all because of the mindset."
Yeah,
He
yeah.
asked me if I wanted it again, like wanted some more, and I was like, "No."
Can't do it.
Go ahead. What do you got?
Lunch is $21 and dinner is $31
That's not
It's
bad.
not bad. It's cheap.
for all you can eat.
And it's 2 hours.
I believe so.
So wait a minute. I don't understand. If you don't eat it all, they weigh it up and charge you for it.
Mm-hmm. So if you
Well,
order the pork belly and this and the veggies and that, and you order like 6 plates of food and you only eat like one slice off each, and you're like, okay, can I get the check? They're gonna be like, yeah, hold the fuck on,
Mhm.
and they're gonna go back because they got to throw it out. They can't just reuse it.
Yeah, that's
It's against the law.
that's a lot what happens with all you can eats.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, I did want to say one thing. My mother, your grandmother, she used to love pig's feet. She would cook pig's feet straight in a pot. I don't know how I don't know if it was olive oil or water. I don't know how she cooked it, but she would eat it right out of the freaking knuckle. Oh my God.
gross.
It would
So
make
disgusting.
it would make me throw up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I
she
don't think I
loved
could
them,
do
man.
that.
She would cook them in a pot, and then she would just eat the shit out of them with the whole knuckle
Yeah.
right there.
That's what this lady did.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, after I ate it, and she was like, "Do you want more?" And she told me what it was, and I told her no. She pulled out the foot.
Oh, yeah.
It was like literally
Yeah.
the whole foot.
Yeah.
It was just in the
That's
fucking
yeah.
stew.
I'm calling
Whatever
it
she
knuckle.
cooked.
I'm calling it a knuckle,
Yeah.
but it was the feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
She pulled it out, and she's like,
My mom loved
I'm
them.
like,
Yeah, and they gnaw on it too.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
my buddy at work, he like even with like bones, he'll break open the bones and like
Well,
chew on it
the
for like
marrow,
an hour.
The
Yeah.
marrow's good shit. Yeah.
But no, I don't know how like they. Yeah, I can't do it.
Do you
Like
think-
anytime I hit something fatty, I'm done.
you can eat bone. They sell or they you can go places where they have bone marrow. You think you could eat it?
I would try it.
Bone marrow
wanna-
is different.
They
yeah.
swear up and down it's like
I
amazing.
want
Yeah.
I want to try it, but I'm also scared to.
Yeah, don't.
I feel like that's
y-
definitely a texture.
Mom and Amber, they get them ham steaks that have that
Yeah.
that knuckle in it or whatever
Well,
the hell it is.
when you cook it right, like they'll blowtorch it and stuff. It's like
It's almost like
I don't know how to
butter.
say it. It's like soft butter, like pudding.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you
it's-
could.
it's-
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
But
like,
it's delicious.
like when
That's
they
what they
scoop.
say.
I
I
can't
never
say that
had
because
it.
I've
When they
never had it.
scoop it out and it looks all gelatin, that's where I'm sitting there going, I don't know if I would like that
Yeah.
texture.
Yeah.
It almost looks like a pudding.
Yeah.
I would
Like
I
when
would
they
say it's
scoop it
like
out?
it's like grease, like when bacon grease hardens.
Yeah, hardens,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's like that.
That's what
Yeah.
it does remind me of that.
But it does look good, like because sometimes they'll do what Damon says, they'll like fry
Yeah,
it down
they'll-
and then they'll torch the
they'll
top
torch
and then
the
they'll
top.
scoop it
Yeah, it
out and
looks
like put
good.
it on their meat,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, that actually looks really good.
Like a gorgonzola butter on a steak.
Yeah, almost.
All right,
yeah.
we've talked about gorgonzola butter too much.
The one thing that I would always take away from anything, and it was because of this Puerto Rican woman, is I will always try something one time.
Mm-hmm.
Always now.
I don't know.
Anytime that there's something, I will try it,
What about an eye?
except for an eye.
How about turtle soup?
I would try it. Damon
Yeah, I
said it
would
was
try
good.
turtle.
So
Damon
good.
said it was good.
So good.
What
They
about-
they have these square chunks in it. This is from it's a place that just got sold in Bristol.
Georgine's?
Georgine's. Uncle Mike used to get the turtle soup from there, and it would be these like little square chunks of meat, and I would watch him eat that and go, "Oh my God, I could never do it." I
Yeah,
couldn't do
that's
it.
that's weird because
Yeah.
we
Is yours like shredded? Like
so we cook the turtle, and then they rip it open and hand pick all the meat out.
that's what I would
So
figure.
it's like chunks of
it's-
chicken. So they I believe the way they used to make it, and I could be wrong, is with chicken, or it's supposed to be half chicken, half turtle,
Oh,
because
yeah.
they're very similar. Texture, flavor, like
I don't know.
it's
these
very similar. Once I bit the bullet and tried this soup, Dad, it was phenomenal. It was so good. One, the sherry sweetens it up. and
No,
it's
how was the texture of the of?
chicken.
Yeah,
If I fed you a piece of snapper,
I would never know the difference.
you would not know the
and
difference.
that's what it is. It's that definitely they use a snapper.
Mhm.
It's not turtle soup.
Ours-
it's
ours-
actually
yeah.
snapper soup.
Yeah, snappers.
I'm
So
not sure.
Back to you would try anything once. Would you do a bull's penis?
There's certain things. There's certain things.
Well,
but
don't
like,
say everything,
alright,
man.
I mean, there's just
Oh,
certain
man,
things
I'm
that I
sorry.
would
Within
probably be
reason.
like, no, like an eyeball, a testicle, I probably wouldn't do. I probably would try liver if it was cooked.
No, I can't.
Oh,
Um,
When I worked at Pennswood, they would have they had me try it, and
Liver and onions.
I couldn't
like
fucking do it. I couldn't do it. So nasty. It's bitter. It's
smells so bad
Foul.
when it's cooking.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
God.
but they love it, man.
Yeah. The
There's
one-
old
Your
folk
mom,
love it.
loves liver and onions, but you know what I told her?
Not in this house.
It'll never be in this house. And you know what?
never
It's,
was.
yeah, I
never
I
was
remember
in
she
his
cooked it.
I think she
once.
did cook it one time, and
Yeah.
then that was it. She never cooked it again.
Oh, you want to talk
Um,
about something that makes me throw up only because I've experienced it? Is that
Yeah.
Liver. The one thing I do want to try that, again, the Puerto Rican woman keeps telling me about is I can't remember the name of it in Spanish, but it's basically a blood sausage,
No,
and I want to try it.
no, thank
I
you.
hear
But I
about
told her, I said, I want if you ever have it and you're around me, put it on a spoon. Tell me to close my eye. I don't want to even see it because I'm gonna know what it is if I see it.
I don't think it's what you think. I think it's just a sausage.
No, it's blood.
Yeah, it's
Well,
it's
blood,
literally
there's
it's like
blood
they
in a
take-
steak
like-
when you get a rare.
no,
They
Dad,
take like
it's
rice
legitimate
and put
blood.
pig's blood in the rice, and
You know, there when you
and then
when you
stuff it
eat a
in a
steak,
sausage.
that's blood too, right?
No, Dad, it is blood.
When you have
I'm
a
saying
a
like they have a
steak,
jar of
that's blood,
blood.
too.
and
He's
they
not
pour
understanding
it
what
on
we're
top
saying.
of rice, and then
Yeah.
they take that rice and they
oh,
stuff
they
it
don't
in
cook
a-
the blood.
No, they end up cooking the sausage, but it's
Oh.
like actual blood. It's not like a little bit of blood in the steak.
And
All
that's it's
Like
not
this is
All right.
it's very
Red
Because you
and-
guys aren't going to let it go. Okay.
red in your.
that's what it is.
Well,
All right.
yeah, you just don't understand.
All right.
Okay,
Let it go.
I forgot Mr. Know-It-All. over
I
there.
know.
Let it go. I've been around twice as long as you guys,
And you know everything.
pretty much.
And I guarantee you've never heard of a cultural dish of blood sausage.
I did hear that. Yeah. I think your mom talks about it.
You
She
gotta
might have-
watch.
she
You
might
gotta
have had
watch.
it.
You gotta watch how it's prepared.
I'm not sure.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I don't think
I
I
will
could do
never
I
try.
never
blood
heard it, but I
sausage
never
ever.
heard anything bad about it. I never had it. You know. Your
I've
mom
never
might
had
have.
it, so I want to
Your
know.
mom
but I
always
would,
eats all
I
that
would
weird
try
shit.
it, but I don't want to see it. I just wanted to put it on a spoon, tell me to close my eyes, and let me try it. She said that that's probably the only thing that you probably would try and probably know
The red juice
what you're eating.
that comes out of steak is not blood, by the way.
What is it? Steak juice?
No, it's a combination of water and a protein called myoglobin.
Oh God, we're not eating steak no more. I'd rather have the blood.
I couldn't remember the name of the thing, but I remember that because our chef would get so mad when someone was, I don't want this bloody, and we'd have to send it back to him. And obviously he can't do anything, so he'd just cut a new piece and cook it up, but he'd throw it in the fucking trash and he'd say, it's not fucking blood. I don't know why people don't understand that.
it. Yeah.
Well, what you got to do is you just have to cook it longer.
Yes.
Yeah, no shit, but when you're cooking a prime rib this big,
Oh yeah.
you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
All I
prime
would
rib's
do is-
supposed to be like
so
that.
if they
No
gave
shit.
if they handed me back that slice of prime rib and was like, I don't want the blood, I would have put it back. I would have just taken that rib, threw it on the fryer, and gave it right back.
Yeah. I kind of
Okay.
would like to try
That's
that.
what
one
I would.
day.
I wouldn't have thrown it away and cut a new.
I would like to try a prime rib thrown on a grill for a second and then flipped over and throw it on a second and then give it to me. I'd like to try that. I don't want it. I still want it red, but you know what I mean? But I would like to try that.
I mean, essentially, you're doing what the au jus is doing and just slightly cooking it more.
Yeah, but it doesn't give you
A
the
prime
char.
rib is supposed to come out rare, and a lot of
Yeah.
the times they'll fully dip it in the au jus for a minute
Yeah, let it
and
cook
then bring
on.
it out.
Yeah.
So then
Yeah.
the inside is then rare,
Well,
medium.
one
rare.
place I was seeing where they were pouring the juices on top of it.
Mhm.
Like after they put the
Yeah.
slice on the plate, they
Yeah.
pour the juice on top.
That's how we do it, at least.
Yeah. But anyway, I still think I would like to char it on a grill, like a flip it over.
It might be good, but
maybe.
it might ruin the texture
It might
Yeah.
ruin it. Yeah.
because prime
what I'm
rib
thinking.
takes a
Yeah.
while to cook. So
Yo, I don't care what the prime rib looks like. I love prime rib.
Yeah,
I
prime
don't care
rib's
what
good.
anybody says. I don't care what it looks like. I don't. You tell me it's prime rib. I love it.
I actually have prime rib in the fridge at home.
Do you?
hmm We had it yesterday.
Way to bring it to us.
I usually like my meat cooked a little bit more. I mean, I don't like it raw, but I don't like it too. But prime rib, I don't. I'll
It's
eat
got to
it
be
the way
red.
Was he out again?
it is. Yeah.
Jeez, man, this fucking newbie over here.
And he's only got like a quarter of it done. I'm almost done the freaking cigar.
Yo, I got to bring it up. This is the only thing sports I actually know.
Oh shit!
I don't know if you saw it. I know you know about it. Joey knows about it. Springer on his first outing on the PGA Tour. Or no, is this the FedEx Cup? Which one is this?
So good of you to know.
I can't remember what the hell it is. I
He
know
shot
it's
it.
the
John Deere Classic.
John Deere Classic. There you go.
He won the John Deere Cup. No.
No,
it's I don't know who won.
well,
it.
today was the end. I
yeah,
don't know
today
who
was the
won
end.
it, but
Oh.
on the first day, Springer hit a 59
Was it?
It's 11 under.
on an 18.
I just saw a video where they were 19 under.
Yeah, that's probably after like the third day.
Yeah.
I
He
don't
was
know.
like 28.
Yeah, this is first day. It's not 11. It was 12 under.
No, it was 11.
No, it was 12. His last hole, he birdied. He was 11 under, and then he birdied the 18, and that
Oh,
makes
yeah,
it
yeah.
12. So he was 12 under on the first day.
Wow,
That's amazing.
that is amazing.
Not a lot of people do that. There's
Shot
one
at
person.
59.
Thompson.
That was
Thompson's probably who
Thompson's
won.
won.
Yeah, I think it was in that one.
Because
I just seen
Thompson started
that.
today
Negative 21.
negative 21.
And then wow, good thing you guys remembered that.
Right.
Because he was -7 today, which brought him to negative
28.
under 28. Who are you talking about?
Springer. I don't know what he ended
tied
on.
7th.
He shot at 59.
He
But on
shot -4 today, and he finished with a 21 under.
But his first day, he shot a freaking
59. Yeah.
59.
Yeah, that's amazing. Oh shit!
There was one.
What a
They were
bitch.
doing the stats or whatnot, and he's like, I mean, it's not like people have done it before. Like he's like the 13th player or something
Yeah.
that's hit a 59. There was one person that hit a 58.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
but his one chip, he chipped it from the rough
Yeah.
in and got an eagle.
Wow.
Pretty far. I mean, I wouldn't say pretty far out, but it was far enough to be
decent.
like, holy shit. Yeah, it was
Were
great.
you guys watching it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we watched the first day. I didn't watch any of the other. the
Yeah,
rest of
yeah,
it, but-
we've had golf on at work like all week. Or well, no, yeah, I guess I worked Friday, so that'd be the
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
it
it
starts
started on
Thursday and
Thursday.
ends Sunday.
yeah.
But I had to bring that up. I thought it was pretty amazing.
I guess when it comes to sports related, if you know anything, we're good.
Yeah.
Only golf though.
Only
yeah, we're
golf.
Pretty happy.
No, he watched the Phillies today.
Only split. I didn't really fully watch it.
Oh.
Oh, good for you.
I don't
You
know
were
how you get
watching it
bored
there.
with it. I love sports. I love all sports.
No, baseball's so boring to watch
No, it's not.
on TV.
When I'm
In
at,
person,
not,
it's
not when your
fire.
team's
I
winning.
mean,
When your team's winning, it's or when you know
only-
your team could
the
come
only-
back and win. That's the exciting
the only
part.
time that
hoping
it's
they
like
did.
really interesting to me is like when they're in the series, like
Yeah.
World Series or the Super Bowl or stuff like that. That's when sports get interesting to me because then it's like,
That's important.
yeah,
Yeah, well, you're a fake sports guy.
oh, 100%. 100%. I'm trying to become one. I'm trying to become a real guy.
Find your sport. I used to hate basketball. And now basketball is like my all-time favorite.
I try to do every sport. Basketball is honestly the worst for me.
Worse.
For me
I
too.
can't even sit and watch one game. Not even
can't
one
either.
game.
I
That's
used to
because
I used to-
everything it is, it's a run down the
Foul,
court,
yeah.
foul.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Run down the court, foul.
The only,
Run down the court, foul.
and 9 out of 10 times, it's like in the last 3 minutes of the game who decides is going to
Yeah.
win.
Yeah.
yeah.
So for the first 3 quarters and 3 quarters, it's freaking 2
Yeah.
points here, 2 points there. Most of the time, sometimes
Yeah.
it's a blowout, or sometimes
The
it's
only,
a little.
the
more,
only thing
but-
for me is like I could watch any sports interesting also to me if I'm there.
Yeah.
Like basketball, I enjoyed it while we were there.
Yeah,
I had a
that
great
was
time.
so
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
Yeah, baseball's fun when you're watching it
Um,
live.
But
Yeah, we're
can't.
definitely going to games this year because this team should be insane,
In the
So-
membrane.
insane in the brain.
So you say?
So I say.
Yeah, until Joel plays for US and gets hurt and out for the year. And
I don't think that matters.
What? How many times was he hurt last year? Like 4 or 5 times?
We have that rookie
Give or take.
big guy that we just signed, which I mean, he'll only see the light of day if Joel gets hurt. Summer League games tomorrow. Well, Monday,
if he gets hurt, he will get
the
hurt.
8th,
Joel always gets
for
hurt.
the people
Every
watching
year.
this 5 days later.
Just to let you know, this isn't out. I just want to even.
Sure. All these newbies. Mine went out too. I had a relight.
Did you?
I mean, overall, this cigar was pretty. It was pretty easy to smoke,
Yeah, very good.
especially compared to the one we did last week. You compare it to the one we did last week. This is a baby.
Yeah, I was
cigar.
struggling
This is
to get
baby.
through last week.
Yeah,
This is a
this is
baby
a
step.
baby cigar.
Yeah.
Yeah, smooth all the way through. I mean, I
Yeah.
haven't had a hard time.
Flavor hasn't changed much for me.
No,
honestly.
I really didn't mix. I still get the little bit of cocoa.
Well, you still have half yours, Joey, so you didn't get through any of it.
No spice, though. I mean, it's pretty
Well,
simple.
I get it
Retro
on the retro hill. That's it.
Yeah,
I
but
think-
it's like
I think I'm
mild.
get- I
Yeah.
think I'm
So
getting
mild.
leather and a little blackberry or blueberry.
I still can't
Okay.
See, if you were serious about the
No,
leather, I do. On the Retro Hill, I do get
I
leather.
can't-
Yeah, I mean, I feel like a
Um,
lot of the time
I
when
never
you
get a
retro,
fruity
yeah,
flavor
yeah.
out of these, except
No,
for that one
never.
cigar we smoked that I hated. It was like a freaking eating a piece of candy. I said
It's not
I
like
must
a.
have said this like 10 times.
So when I was
I know,
talking
I'm
about the
sorry.
raisin, it wasn't a dominant flavor. It just had that like little bit at the end hit of sweet.
Well, this might have a little prune in it.
Yeah, probably. This freaking guy.
No, the one cigar. What was it that had the spearmint at the end
The
or whatever it was? The
Was
mint.
that the one for Patty's Day?
no.
No.
Isn't that? No.
It was. I think it was two
No,
episodes ago
2
because we were
episodes.
at your house, and as soon as that camera shut off, I think
Yeah, this is bad,
I got
man.
hit with that,
can't-
and I was like,
I can't
Oh,
remember
shit,
these.
this is what I've been
it was
missing.
fucking yeah. It was weird because you wouldn't think
Yeah, I don't remember.
a fucking cigar would hit you with it, and I was
Please
getting it.
smoke. I don't remember what it was.
Well, I get leather, wood, walnut. No, not walnut.
Oh, we get it. We understand the joke.
Oh, okay.
He's so funny.
Oh, the
Viva la
the
vida.
Viva La Vida.
I think
Yeah.
That was minty.
the end or something. One of the cigars that we did. It was.
No,
it was
no. The My Father. Because it was at our house.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
The
don't
Viva La
remember-
Vida was
I don't
here.
remember minty.
Yeah, it was the My Father.
Yeah, but that wasn't last week.
that wasn't last week. It was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, then yeah, I guess.
Or it was actually 3
3
weeks,
weeks
ago
ago.
because we did the one with Jenna.
Oh yeah, yeah. So that was it then.
No, I'm just getting cocoa, little leathery in the hail.
It's been a very good cigar, to tell you the truth. I didn't get any
Mhm.
pepper, even though it's a white
It's
pepper.
a
I still didn't
relaxing
get any.
cigar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really mild, chill.
It's
Um,
really
I can't
relaxing
sit
for you,
back.
Joey.
I mean, not my favorite, but
Yeah.
it's not one of my favorites.
My crop top will show.
I
if
would
sit
get it
back.
again though.
Yeah,
I would get it again. I just love that design, that barber pole
Yeah, it's so
design,
cool.
man. It's just such a
So
cool, and like knowing that it was a hand rolled cigar and it almost looks flawless is like awesome.
It almost looks like it's machine done. It's hard to believe that they hand roll
Yeah.
these like this.
You gotta watch it. You gotta look up how to make a barber pole, or like
Yeah,
watch the process of them rolling a barber pole.
maybe we should do that one day.
What?
We should buy all this stuff and roll
And
our own
roll one?
cigars.
It's not easy.
I didn't say it was.
What? How you burn your eyes?
No, my eyes are burning. You see how smoky it is in here?
Yeah. You know what? I didn't open the door.
That's what it is.
I just have the windows.
The whiskey though too it's actually like pretty freaking good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I actually like it. And it's making me realize how much I don't like ryes. Not that I don't like them, it's just if I had to choose, like if I went to like sit down at a bar or I was at a party or something and somebody offered me whiskey and they gave me the difference between a rye and a bourbon, I probably would pick the bourbon.
Bourbon.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of rye.
Yeah. And I think it's more because of that it just has this like punch, like that burn. And not that I don't like the burn, I like a little burn, but that one's just like every sip you take
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
is almost a burn. And I hope I grow I hope I grow to like it because I want to be like all around. Like I want to like all types of whiskey. I don't want to
be
just
like Mike.
want to be like Mike.
An aficionado.
I want to be
Mm.
like all around a whiskey. I don't want to always be like, no, I don't want a rye. I don't
Yeah,
want a
yeah,
rye.
yeah.
Because ryes are huge. A lot of people like them.
Yeah, yeah.
But bourbon's just my sweet spot. It's just what I like.
Yeah, bourbon's good.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know bourbon was your ones you like the most.
Why? Because we say it all the time.
No, no. Honestly, I just thought whiskey's whiskey.
No,
You know
there's
what I mean?
there's different. You got the
Yeah,
rye,
I
you got the
know that,
bourbons, you
but-
got the Americans.
I know that, but I didn't know the bourbon was your
You got
favorite.
Scotch.
You, Joey, too?
I like bourbons, yeah.
Yeah.
You got Scotch. You got Irish whiskey.
Yeah, no, I
Stuff
know.
like that. So bourbon's just like, I don't know. It's just to
It's
me,
a bolder flavor.
yeah, you get more flavor out of it. It still burns a little bit, but it's not a heavy burn, and you don't really get that much like ethanol, like alcohol, to it. To where like rye, I feel like you get a lot of alcohol flavor, like that ethanol flavor. You're still struggling over
Yeah,
there,
I'm in
bro?
pain. I think yeah.
Did you touch your eye?
Not with this hand, no.
Okay, I was gonna say because the oils on the cigar wrapper will go into your eye. It does not feel good.
No, it just burns.
I did
feel
that
like
one
I'm
time. We did
Hot
that one
box.
time when
It is a little smoky in here
Yeah.
today.
you guys are just a bunch of bitches.
says the person over there.
Person
yawning.
who's yawning and wants to go home and go to bed.
Oh, I'm ready for bed. Especially because I have no, I'll have no kid and no wife.
Oh no, you're taking him home with you. Amber say it was okay.
Mhm.
No, I'm kidding.
Well, I don't know. Mom's the one that asked.
No, I don't care.
Listen, I
He's
mean,
welcome. I love him. He
the
can
w-
stay.
the one thing that I gotta say about Jenna's experience today
Oh, yeah.
was horrible, man.
Yeah. So Jenna is flying for work. And so she had to fly into Chicago and then go to Des Moines, Iowa. And so she gets into Chicago and it's storming. So it was a rough land. And then she also got notification that her connecting flight was canceled. So now she's stuck in Chicago.
But the best part about it all is she probably has the worst anxiety I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Not really the worst, but she has pretty bad anxiety when it comes to flying.
Yeah.
And the whole time she's panicking about this flight and
Missing
the
the
overlay
connecting and-
because
Yeah, yeah,
because
it's
the one time
You
we
gotta,
went,
You got to know where to get your bag, and then you got to make it to the next terminal.
but the one
So I would be.
the one time that we took a flight with Jenna, we got stuck in San Francisco because our flight got delayed and they didn't delay the other flight. So the flight literally took off as we were landing it, as we were getting off the plane. The other one was flying away, and so I think that was stuck in the back of her mind is like she now has another connecting flight.
Mm-hmm.
Am I gonna get stuck here? She's by herself. She doesn't have like Joey there by her side,
Yeah,
trying to help
yeah.
her through this all. And her flight gets canceled. Continue.
That's pretty much the rest of the story.
No.
Oh, well, then she got,
Well,
then she got, went to customer service and they connected her on the another flight going out at, a different time.
Was
yeah,
there?
but before that, she
Oh, she was thinking about driving
yeah.
because it was only 4 hours from Chicago to where she needs to be. And all the cars were out of cars.
No,
so
we're out
she
of
couldn't
cars.
even, she couldn't even drive there.
Do you know if she made it?
She should be
Well, the
on the
flight
flight.
the flight
13
left
minutes
at
ago, right?
8:30.
8:30, yeah.
Oh,
How
so
long's
40
Well,
the
they're an hour behind. So what time is it now?
9:13.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so she's
Yeah,
probably
it's
getting
probably
on
just
soon.
getting on.
Yeah, she should be. She should be there soon.
Yeah.
How long's that flight?
Long
That
flight?
should only be an hour and a half, hour and 40.
Oh,
That was like the one thing. Well, that's the crappy part about it. I mean, when we did the freaking flight in San Francisco, when we landed in San Francisco, and we had to take a flight from San Francisco to San Diego, it was like a 45-minute flight,
Yeah.
but it was an 8-hour freaking drive.
oh shit!
What?
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
yeah,
freaking.
it
It was
is.
it was
Yeah.
just
I was
crazy.
going
Because
to
of
say
the
for 45
traffic.
minutes.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just get a car?
Well, we
and
were
drive for
sorry when
probably
we
a couple
when we
hours?
landed there, we called Tony and we're like, "Yo, our flight got delayed. We're not like the next flight's not until the morning." And they were like, and then we asked her, we're like, "Can you?" Because we're thinking it's like right there.
An hour maybe.
Because,
Yeah.
well, when you, like you do
Well,
it,
no,
like
it's got to at least be 2 hours.
a
if it's
45-minute
minutes.
plane ride, it can't be that far.
A
Yeah.
couple
Yeah, it's
hours
like-
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'd say.
So then
But
she-
no, well, you got to think of California traffic.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why it's taking forever. But yeah, we called her up and we were like, "Hey, can you just come and get us?" And Tony's like, "No," and we're like, "You're really just gonna leave us in the airport?" She's like, "It's an 8-hour drive." And I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "Never mind." By the time they would have got there and got us back, we would have been like 4 hours.
in the air. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It would have been crazy.
But anyway, what happened?
We
What-
spent
what
the
ended
night
up
in
on?
the airport.
In
Oh,
San
really?
Francisco?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to sleep. We had to sleep in there
Oh,
because it was right at that time where the gates were closing for you to come, like to be able to come into the airport. What's that called? TSA.
TSA?
They were closed. They were done for the night. And if you
Yeah, if you
if you
left the building.
leave,
You can't.
you
come
have to
back.
go through back through TSA. So if we left, we couldn't come back in. And then they kept saying they were like there was one bar that I guess they called around and was asking if places could stay open later. And there was this one bar that's like right next to the airport that they were willing to stay open till 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, because then by the time like it was like 5, they close at 5. You walk back to the airport and like 6 TSA opens or
Right.
TSA would have been back up.
Yeah.
So what'd you do?
We decided just to pick a seat or pick a spot on the ground and sleep.
And then we all fell asleep at one point
Oh,
and
really?
woke up to a guy staring at us.
Yeah.
He was like sitting right next to us,
In
and he was
the
like staring at
In
us.
the entire airport that you have here,
It was empty.
he's sitting in his chair right next to us sleeping.
He was probably thinking about like trying to grab some of our
something or
stuff.
something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the only thing I could.
Did
would
you guys
would you
confront
go?
him?
No, because like we woke up and he like walked off. Or
Yeah.
no, then we ended up
we
going to
left.
breakfast or something.
Yeah, we grabbed our stuff and went to a place that opened up.
I wonder
but
how long he was there
but, like,
staring at you.
yeah, that's what I'm curious about. But
But
like,
if he rubbed one out.
yeah,
while you guys
right.
were-
While we were sitting there,
We were supposed to do it in sections. That was Nikki's turn to watch, and he fell asleep.
sure.
Really?
I
No, the
believe
the goal was to not go to sleep.
Yeah,
We were just gonna stay up.
It's too
'Cause
hard
you
though.
can trust, but then you end up falling. You just
You have nothing to do there.
You just sleep
play
on
it
your shit. What do you mean you can't trust? You think they're
It's-
somehow gonna wake you up, or not wake you up while going underneath of you?
I'm not saying that. I mean, the guy could have done anything.
Could have stabbed
Could
us.
have fucking knocked us out.
How do you know he
How would
did?
he have stabbed you?
What?
You never know.
What would he have had to have stabbed you with?
A fork from a restaurant.
A
Yeah, you
plastic
would have
fork?
survived.
You know they only
Yeah, it
have
still would've
plastic
hurt.
forks. Yes, there's no real forks in the airports. No real knives.
My
all
thing
plastic.
is out of all the seats in it, even if you wanted to sit in that area where we were at, why would you choose the chair right next to us?
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't you? Like, there was tons of chairs in that area. Why wouldn't you go sit somewhere that was away from us?
Maybe you want to hang out with friends.
No.
I was thinking maybe it was like an airport employee just watching over us, make sure no one fucked with us. But
They don't care.
Or was gonna be like, like once we wake up, you'd be like, yo, guys, you can't sleep here
yeah,
or something. I don't know. It was just such a weird experience.
That is.
So,
And then we get on the flight, and 45 minutes later, we're landing in San Diego.
so how many hours were you there in the airport?
overnight. It
It
was
was
over.
overnight.
Yeah,
I think we
Yeah, I
flew
get
in at
that.
like 8 o'clock, and it was from 8 till
whenever the next
flight.
the next flight was, we were in the airport.
So
Was it
probably
next
12
morning?
hours.
It was the
Oh,
next
really?
morning.
Oh God.
The best part of that whole experience, though, was probably more than half of our flight was on that next flight. So there was like
Well, where were all them people?
100 of people. They were all. So as soon as we got done and we were getting ready to go to our next terminal, they said, "Oh, this flight left already." And we're like, "What do you mean?" And then they were kind of saying, "Oh, you got to go to this kiosk and blah blah blah." So everybody was at this freaking kiosk. By the time we got to the kiosk, the line was so freaking long.
Like the plane had to be empty.
Yeah.
Like why
Yeah,
would you
there
take
was-
off with all those
It
people?
had to
on?
be. It had to be like 75% of our plane was getting on that next flight.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why you would take like not just that. You know, it's a connecting flight.
Well, sometimes they
So-
might need to.
Why?
Maybe the pilot only had so many hours to fly. Could have been a lot of different things.
Yeah. I mean, it's just the whole thing's dumb though. It's like it's delayed. You know it's going to be delayed.
I don't know why, if they know it's going to be delayed, that they don't have to delay the next.
That's
plane.
what I'm. That's what I was
That's what we're
saying.
trying
Because
to
confusing.
if somebody's getting on that flight that's on that flight, it might just be like, okay, well.
Yeah,
we'll
but
have
it
to
had
make
to
them-
have been like half
Yeah,
of the
but-
plane, like
I,
half
yeah,
of our
I get
plane.
what you're saying,
But
but
when
someone
we-
that paid for that flight to be at that time.
Yeah, but when we got on, we paid for our flight and we sat on our plane delayed. We were sitting on the plane waiting to take off.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they could have just been like,
you could have
"Hey,
complained and got your money.
sorry, but this is
Nah,
going to
they
be
don't- They
delayed."
don't support you anymore with that shit.
But
they,
it,
they gave
used
Jenna.
to
They gave
now.
Jenna a food voucher.
well, that's cool. At least they did something.
Yeah.
A food voucher for what? In the airport?
Mm-hmm.
Our thing
Oh.
was basically like, "Oh, sorry guys, you're shit out of luck."
Yeah.
That's what they said to us. Like
They just gave
like
us
no
another
comps
plane.
for anything, like no hotel comp, no
Yeah.
like nothing.
Yeah.
That's probably what most people did. It's probably we just went to a nearby hotel.
Well,
But
yeah, that or
At
either
the time, we didn't have the money.
they
for
could
a
be in the
hotel.
like the.
Yeah, our money was for our trip.
yeah.
A lot of airports have like clubs for like frequent flyers.
Yeah.
So if anybody, they just went to the club and
Yeah.
slept and.
But the funny thing about this, and then we're gonna end after this. Joe, so we're all standing in line, and Jenna's like, I need my medication. I have to take my medication. So we're like, not knowing that they don't take the bags off they transfer the one bag to get onto the next flight. So they don't give you your bag.
Yeah.
It just gets transferred
Yeah. To the next.
to whatever the next flight is that's booked. So but we're not thinking that. We're just thinking Jenna needs her medication. We got to go get it. So Joey's like, "Oh, I'll stand in line." Me and Jenna went. Because I have terrible anxiety, so I was like, I'm not standing in this line by myself. So Joey's like, I'll do it. So me and Jenna left. We go out to baggage. We get to baggage, and to remind you, when you go to baggage, you're out. You can't come back in until you have to go through TSA again.
Oh shit.
So we're out there.
I have their phones.
Yeah,
by
they
the
have
way.
my phone. They
That's
have
even
our-
horrible.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
don't have any of the phones.
Why would you have their phones?
We weren't really we were like
No, I think it was like our tickets were on our phone or something.
yeah.
Something like that. It was
Oh,
Not just that.
so
I mean, we were frantic. You know, like
Yeah,
we
we
just
weren't
missed our
thinking,
plane.
we
We
were
didn't know what the
just-
fuck was gonna happen, and
Yeah. So me and Jenna go out. We go to the baggage thing. They're like, we can't grab your bags. Your bags are moving to the next
Flight
thing.
yeah,
And
yeah.
we were trying to explain that, well, our flight got canceled. And they're like, oh, well, once you rebook your new flight, it goes on there.
Yeah, you're screwed.
So we're sitting there. We're like, oh my gosh. So then me and Jenna go to walk back, and I go, Jenna, we can't get back in. And I don't think you can go through TSA without a ticket. Like, I don't think you can go
You
in.
didn't even have your phone. Yeah.
So we don't have our phones. We don't have tickets. We can't get back in. I'm like, I don't know what to freaking do. So we walk up to a kiosk that's there, and I'm like, we explain to them like, hey, this is what happened, blah 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 blah. And she's like, oh, I could book your guys' ticket right here. So I was like, sweet. Nobody's here. It's just me and Jenna.
No ID, no nothing.
We had our IDs on us.
Did they ask for it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we go on, we tell them our names and everything, show ID, and she books us all of our tickets for the next flight that was going off to San Diego, and then me and Jenna just made it to TSA before they closed to
Oh my
get back
God.
in.
Wow.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy.
That is crazy.
And then we run to Joey, and we're like, oh, you don't have to wait in line anymore. We
I
got
didn't
our
even
tickets."
move. I
Oh,
didn't
really?
move at this
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
The whole time they did that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Wow.
didn't even move from the
Okay,
line.
the people
That
were
was
probably
very nice of the
thinking,
lady to do that for you.
Yeah, and I was just like, thank God. I mean, we were just standing there for hours trying to book our next ticket or whatnot. But we got the next ticket, went to Joey, and we're like, all right. And then we just went and found a spot and chilled.
Sweet.
But anyway, it's fun, guys.
Anyway, what?
I like hanging out with you guys.
sometimes.
Sometimes.
Feelings not
You are
mutual.
starting to get a little annoying.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Cigar was good.
Yeah.
It was.
No complaints to it. Again, I mean, it's not my favorite or one of my favorites, but I would buy it again.
Yeah.
I would definitely buy it. Throw some in the humidor to have smoke every once in a while. Again, mainly for the look. They just look so cool.
Yeah, yeah.
And I feel like this is like a great, like, you have a friend come over, they smoked a couple cigars, but they don't really know much about cigars. And you grab this and they just have this cool thing. And they're like, oh, what's that? And it's interesting.
Yeah. Very,
Drives people
very
in.
good looking cigar.
The whiskey was great. I would recommend it. That was Redemption. 88 proof. I don't know. Did they have another one? Just that one?
No, there was a rye one.
Oh, yeah.
We don't care about
Yeah, they had a rye, and Joey's like, I'm not doing a rye.
We don't like
I
rye.
feel like we
Well,
did
'cause I
like
think-
3
I
ryes.
think
in
it was
a
a-
row.
I think it was this one was 88, and then the rye was 100 proof.
Oh shit!
So I was like, oh, let's go with the higher.
Should have got the rye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. But let's wrap it all up.
Okay.
Don't forget to give us a like, a subscribe, and hit the notification button. Leave a comment at the bottom. We would like to know your cigar pairings or anything that you thought was funny in the episode. Tell us your horror stories of flying. Something like that.
Any kind of whiskey?
Any kind of whiskey would be great. That would be nice. I like to hear other people's stuff. So like if you have a good whiskey that we haven't drank yet or had on the episode, just let us know. Yeah, I mean, leave it in the comments for sure. But you could also text me, but also put it in the comments. If you text me a whiskey or you let one of us know the whiskey, we're also going to be like, yo, throw it in the comments. I want to see it in the comments. And cigars too. I like trying new cigars. I know these guys do too. And that's it. That's a wrap.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Have a good one.
Peace.